Hello and welcome back to your guitar major scales course where we are learning all of the major scales for our instrument. This is video 2 or day 2, so we will be learning D major scale and A major scale. If you missed video 1, please go back and watch it because we spend a lot of time on our finger pattern. So let's get started. D major scale, we're going to start on string 5, fret 5. String 5, fret 5. And say D as you're playing it. We're playing this with the middle finger. Please don't give me index or pinky or something else. It needs to be the middle finger. Next we go to E with the pinky on the 7th fret. We're still on string 5. Give me D and E. D and E. D and keep going. D and E. It helps if you say it too. Keep going. The next note will be F sharp on the next string over, string 4, with our index finger. So D, E, and the index. That's F sharp. D, F sharp. Again. D, F sharp. One more time. D, F sharp. After the F sharp, we go to a G with the middle finger on the 5th fret. So give me F sharp and G, F sharp and G, F sharp and G. Look at your fingers. And I'm gonna ask for one more note. Give me the A with the pinky. So here we're doing F sharp, G, A. Might also help if you can sing along. F sharp, G, A. One more time. F sharp, G, A. We're playing frets 4, 5, 7. And by the way, I did make a PDF with all of the scales. They're written out in music notation and in tab. We have the note names. So if you'd like to download that and support this page, I'll link it down below. But you can also just go to my website, bernadetteteachesmusic.org. We are doing F sharp, G, A. One more time. F sharp, G, A. Now let's start the scale with D. 5th fret, 5th string. D, E, F sharp, G, A. Now let's give each note 4 beats so we have enough time to go to the next one. What does that mean? That means you'll play it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, then the next note. 2, 3, 4, like that, all right? So just the 5 notes that we've reviewed so far. So starting on D for Delta. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, E for echo, 2, 3, F for foxtrot or sharp, 2, 3, G, and A for alpha. Great. Okay, so in the previous video, I said that I don't like to add too much information, and even when I'm teaching students in person, I don't like to overcorrect because it can be too overwhelming. So I promised you I would be sprinkling in tips as we went by. The tip I gave you in the previous video was that when we end or when we reach the last 2 notes of the scale, we always play with ring and pinky. They're always side by side on the frets. The tip I'd like to give you today is more of a homework assignment. When you're adding a new finger or when you're moving fingers, right? When you're pressing down notes, try to avoid helium fingers. What I mean is, like for example, let's do the first 2 notes. D. When you go to press E, think of adding the pinky and not of switching fingers. So switching fingers would involve you lifting the middle and adding the pinky, and then it creates this flyaway hand that one doesn't look great, And the other is that when you move your fingers from the fretboard, it makes you slower when you need to come back. So let's start again. D, you're going to press with the 5th fret, middle finger, and keep holding it. When you go to E, you're just adding the pinky, but you still are pressing down. And hold those two down when you go to the F sharp. Here it's safe to lift off, but when you lift off, make sure it's just a little bit, because you want to keep your fingers close so that your middle finger is still hovering over the 5th fret when you go to the G. So if you're thinking, whoa, this is going over my head, Bernadette, like that's too much, then just think about it this way. When you press a note, don't let the finger fly away that you were pressing before, for the note you were pressing before. Keep those fingers down or as low to the fretboard as possible. If right now just keeping them low is all you can do, then start there. So we've done the first 5 notes: D, E, F sharp, G, A. Let's go to the next string with B. And the last 2 notes will be with ring and pinky next to each other. Ready, go? C sharp and D. So C sharp is our new sharp, right? In our previous scale, in the G major scale, we had already the F sharp. So coming to this scale, we bring the F sharp and we're adding the C sharp. And this will make more sense when we do the circle of fifths. For now, just start memorizing the notes on each scale. So let's put it all together, 4 beats each, and it's okay to make mistakes. And if I make mistakes, I'm going to keep them on the video because I make a lot of them. So let's try it, 4 beats each, starting from the beginning with D. Here we go, 1, 2, breathe, ready, go. Now D, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, F sharp, 2, 3, G now, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, B, 2, 3, C sharp, and finally D. Good, let's do that one more time, just for practice. That's my cat meowing. I'm gonna let her in. All right, let's try it. 1, 2, D major scale, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, F sharp, 2, 3, G next, 2, 3, A next, 2, B, ready, go, 2, a C sharp, ready, go, and on high D, ready, go. Okay, so my apologies for the singing kitty. I actually had put her outside because it's only when I'm recording that she demands this much attention. And so I thought, okay, since I'm going to record, maybe I'll just put her outside my recording studio. But then she was crying outside the door. So she's going to be singing whether she's in the room or not. But this is Kit Kat. And she has been with me since the beginning. So, yeah, I think she loves music because it's only when I'm playing an instrument that she starts meowing and singing and paying attention. Alrighty, so the pattern that we just learned for the D major scale is the same pattern we used with C and G. So go ahead and repeat it with me. Middle, pinky, index, middle, pinky, index, ring, pinky. It's the same pattern for all 3 scales that we've learned so far. And now we're going to go to the A major scale. And we're going to take our sharps with us. Do you remember the notes that were sharp so far? We had the F sharp and the C sharp. So we're bringing those with us. And now we're going to add a new sharp, but we'll discover it when we get there. So for the D major scale, we had started on fret 5 of string 5. Now we're going to start on the same fret, put one string closer to our face on string 6 with the middle finger, and that's our A. Next is the pinky on fret 7. So give me A and B. Ready, go. A, 2, 3, 4, B. A again. Ready, go. One more time. B, go. Great. Now we're going to add C sharp on the next string over with our index. Index. Go ahead and play that for me. So let's do those 3 notes. A, B, and C sharp. 1, 2, ready, go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, B. 1, 2, 3, 4, C sharp. Good, good, good. Now my guitar is full of hair. Next is D. And D is going to be on the 5th fret with the middle finger. So let's do just C sharp and D. C sharp and D. C sharp and D. 2 more times. Last time. Good. Let's put together those 4 notes so far. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. A, 2, 3, 4, B. 2, C sharp, ready, go. 2, a D, ready, go. And the last note that we're going to add here is E on the 7th fret. So looking at just this string that we're holding right now, it's index, middle, pinky. Our frets 4, 5, 7. 4, 5, 7. So memorize those notes. C sharp, D, E. C sharp, D, E. Go ahead and practice that for a few seconds. And then in a few seconds, we're going to put those 5 notes together. Here we go. Let's start from the beginning of the scale on A. 1, 2, 4 beats each. 1, 2, breathe. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, B. 2, 3, C sharp. 2, 3, D. And add an E. Freeze, freeze, freeze. If you've been listening to my tips, your fingers are all holding down the fretboard, or at least hovering close by. If you had flyaway helium fingers that are floating away, bring them back to the fretboard. Okay, great. Kit Kat is eating, so I think she'll be distracted for a few minutes, so let's keep going. So we had A, B, C sharp, D, E. And next we have F, but it's an F sharp because we're bringing that from previous scale. So we're going to go to the 4th fret of string 4. And then our last 2 notes are always next to each other with ring and pinky. And this is going to reveal our new sharp, G sharp and A. G sharp, A. Those are the last 2. So that the last 3 notes here are F sharp, G sharp, and A. F sharp, G sharp, and A. Again, F sharp, G sharp, and A. And the PDF that I made for this has all of the scales in music notation and in tab, and it has the note names, and it has ascending and descending. So if you would like to download that, it's on my website. Let's do the whole scale. Hopefully Kit Kat will let us work. Here we go from A1. Let me back up so you can see her a little better at least. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, B. 1, 2, 3, 4, C sharp. I'm giving all 4 beats just to keep us in time. D is next. 2, 3, go to E now. Keep adding fingers, keep them close to the fretboard, F sharp. And your last 2 notes, G sharp. Keep breathing. Go to A now. Breathe. Yay! Good job. Now, review is super important to learning. So let's do a quick review session here. In the previous video, we learned a C major scale and a G major scale. We get these by going to the 3rd fret of string 5 and starting with the middle finger. That's our C major scale there. And our G major scale was also on the 3rd fret, just on string 6. Today we learned D and A. All we did was move down 2 frets, starting on string A, and then same fret, just 1 string closer to the face for the next scale. So I think you can guess which fret we'll be starting in for the next lesson. By the way, everything we are learning does connect to the circle of fifths, if you've ever heard of the circle of fifths. And I will go into it lightly in a future video. But if you wanted to do a music theory course, like a full music theory course, I have made one. It was last year's 30-day challenge that we did in September. Every September I try to do a 30-day challenge. I've done it for the past 4 years, where I offer a free course, and for 30 days we learn something new. So that was what we did last year. It was a music theory course. So I will link it somewhere down below or on my website, and you can start the 30-day music theory challenge, or you can finish the scales one and then go do it, and it'll be really easy to connect the dots. But I hope you're enjoying these scales so far. Scales are like the veggies of the diet. Like, it's really good for you. Maybe some people don't love to do it, but the fact that you have the discipline to sit here and learn them is going to be great for your hands and for your technique. My apologies for the nitty kick. It's just been quiet all day until I started recording, so I think it's just something she does. Maybe she hears me talking and thinks she has to do it too. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!